This might surprise you. Björk's choir of robots. In a fascinating blend of technology and art, the Icelandic singer Björk took musical performance to an extraordinary level by collaborating with a choir of robots. These robotic singers, designed with cutting-edge technology, showcase Björk's avant-garde style and creativity. Imagine thousands of tiny voices synchronized perfectly, generating a rich tapestry of sound that traditional choirs could only dream of achieving. Björk, known for her innovative approach, often defies musical norms, and this performance was no exception. By infusing robotics into live music, she explored themes of connection and disconnection in our modern world. The event not only entertained but also sparked conversations about the future of music and technology. Could robotic choirs perform alongside human artists in the future? With Björk leading the way, the possibilities seem endless. Dive into Dean's Blue Hole, the deepest sinkhole. This stunning underwater marvel in the Bahamas isn't just beautiful, it's the deepest sinkhole in the world, plunging down a mesmerizing 663 feet. Imagine standing on the shore, gazing into this incredible blue abyss that seems to invite daring adventurers and curious divers alike. The sinkhole is surrounded by a sandy beach that creates a picturesque setting, while its crystalline waters shelter various marine life, from fish to vibrant corals. As divers explore its depths, they encounter unique underwater ecosystems and the thrill of diving into one of nature's wonders. Whether for thrill seekers or nature enthusiasts, Dean's Blue Hole offers unforgettable experiences and breathtaking views. Have you ever thought about what lies beneath the surface of the ocean? A dive into this sinkhole not only showcases the beauty of the Bahamas, but also reminds us of the mysteries hidden beneath the waves. You might be shocked to learn that piranhas eat plants. Contrary to what many think, not all piranhas are the notorious meat eaters of horror films. In reality, several piranha species primarily munch on a diet of plants and insects, making them more like underwater herbivores. These fish thrive in the rivers and lakes of South America, where they often graze on aquatic vegetation. Their strong jaws and sharp teeth are actually quite handy for cutting through tough plant fibers or snatching insects from the water surface. While some piranhas do indulge in a bit of fish now and then, the majority focus on a healthier diet of fruits, seeds, and algae. This diversity in eating habits shows how adaptable piranhas can be. So, next time you hear someone mention piranhas, remember they aren't just ferocious predators, but also crucial players in their ecosystem. Isn't that fascinating? Turns out the truth is that plants can sing. In the musical Little Shop of Horrors, the stage is set in Mr. Mushnick's flower shop, a quirky little place that quickly becomes the backdrop for chaos and hilarity. The story follows Seymour, a downtrodden employee who discovers a strange plant that thrives on human flesh. Yes, you heard that right. As the plant, named Audrey 2, becomes more powerful, it brings both fame and destruction to the flower shop. The show brilliantly combines catchy tunes with a dash of dark humor, keeping audiences on the edge of their seats. Not only do you get to enjoy fantastic music, but you also dive into a world where absolute absurdity blooms. With its lovable characters and unexpected twists, Little Shop of Horrors captivates hearts while reminding us about the thin line between ambition and greed. Are you ready to uncover the madness? Believe it or not, Faisal Mosque is massive and unique. Situated in Islamabad, Pakistan, this stunning mosque is one of the largest in the world. What sets it apart is its modern design, which resembles a Bedouin tent, rather than the intricate styles commonly seen in traditional mosques. The building was completed in 1986 and was designed by the Turkish architect Vedat Dalokay. Its striking shape and white marble exterior create a beautiful contrast against the surrounding hills. With the capacity to hold around 100,000 worshippers, the Faisal Mosque is not just a place for prayer, but also a popular tourist attraction. Its grand minarets reach heights of 90 meters, making them among the tallest in the world. Visitors are often captivated by the serene atmosphere and the stunning views of the nearby Margala Hills. The mosque stands as a symbol of modern Islamic architecture and draws countless visitors who come to admire its uniqueness. Have you ever seen a mosque that looks like a tent? What if I told you an explosion birthed our universe? Long before Sir Isaac Newton formulated his famous theories of gravity and the Big Bang was even a twinkle in scientists' eyes, a Catholic figure named Robert Grosseteste shared a fascinating idea about the cosmos. In the 13th century, Grosseteste proposed that the universe began with a massive explosion, which ignited the creation of matter as we know it. He imagined this event as a powerful force, leading to the crystallization of elements that eventually formed stars, planets, and everything else in our universe. This concept is strikingly similar to modern scientific theories, showing how visionary Grosseteste was for his time. His insights challenge us to think about the origins of the universe in a new light, blending faith and reason. What other brilliant ideas from the past still hold relevance today? Explore the secrets of Deep Lake in Antarctica. Situated beneath thick ice, Deep Lake boasts a salinity level 10 times greater than the ocean, creating a unique environment that resists freezing, even in the harshest winters. This incredible salt concentration means that the water in the lake is denser and has a much lower freezing point, leading to a liquid body even when temperatures plummet. However, this extreme salinity creates a challenging habitat. Only a few microorganisms can survive in such conditions. As a result, Deep Lake is largely devoid of complex life forms, making it a fascinating subject for scientists studying extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments. By exploring Deep Lake, researchers can learn more about life's potential limits and how life might exist on other planets with similar harsh conditions. Could Deep Lake hold insights about life beyond Earth? Did you know that Europa has gigantic geysers? This fascinating moon of Jupiter is home to some of the tallest geysers in our solar system, soaring an astounding 20 times higher than Mount Everest. These saltwater geysers were discovered by NASA's Galileo spacecraft and have intrigued scientists ever since. They shoot plumes of water vapor and ice particles hundreds of kilometers into space, hinting at a vast ocean beneath Europa's icy surface. Imagine the power behind these eruptions, which may provide crucial clues about the moon's potential for hosting life. Some researchers believe that the salty water could even harbor the necessary ingredients for life. As we continue to explore this icy world, the geysers of Europa remind us of the mysteries that exist beyond our Earth, and they spark our imagination about the possibilities of alien life. What else could be waiting for us in the depths of space? Hard to believe, but marriage laws vastly differ. Around the world, the rules governing marriage and divorce can be surprisingly different, often reflecting cultural beliefs and legal traditions. For instance, many countries recognize specific personal issues as valid reasons for divorce. In some regions, couples can legally separate if one partner cannot maintain marital relations, highlighting how personal circumstances can influence legal outcomes. In contrast, other areas may demand more significant causes, like infidelity or abuse, before granting a divorce. This variation means that what might lead to a quick divorce in one country could be almost impossible in another. As societies evolve, keeping track of these differences becomes essential, especially for those planning to marry or divorce across borders. Understanding local laws is crucial for ensuring that people know their rights and responsibilities. So where does your country's laws stand on these personal issues? Prepare to be amazed by desert blooms. After rare rainfall events, deserts like the Sonoran and Namib can burst into spectacular color through a phenomenon known as desert bloom. When the skies open up and rain falls, dormant seeds of wildflowers, which have been patiently waiting for years, spring to life in just a few days. These vibrant carpets of flowers not only create stunning visuals, but also foster a surge in life in these arid regions. Insects and small animals emerge, attracted by the blooming flowers, leading to a temporary but rich ecosystem. This quick transformation showcases how resilient desert plants are, capable of pausing their growth for extended periods until the right conditions come along. However, this beautiful spectacle doesn't last long, usually only a few weeks before the heat and dryness return. Isn't it amazing how life finds a way to thrive in the harshest conditions? You might be amazed by Skye's stunning beauty. The Isle of Skye in Scotland is truly a sight to behold. famous for its breathtaking landscapes that feature towering mountains and steep cliffs that meet the ocean. One of the island's most captivating spots is the fairy pools, a collection of shimmering lagoons known for their crystal-clear, turquoise waters. These pools have become a favorite among hikers and photographers alike, drawing visitors eager to capture the magic of nature. Imagine wandering along the trails surrounded by lush greenery and dramatic rocky outcrops, while the sound of gushing water fills the air. Each pool offers a unique viewing experience, with sunlight filtering through the water, creating an ethereal glow. The picturesque scenery, combined with the charm of the island's rich Gaelic culture, makes Skye a must-visit destination. Whether you're there to hike, take breathtaking photographs, or simply soak in the natural beauty, the Isle of Skye promises an unforgettable adventure. Are you ready to explore this Scottish treasure? What if I told you about Auckland's Skye Tower? This iconic structure stands tall at 1,076 feet, making it the tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere. Located in the heart of New Zealand's largest city, the Skye Tower offers breathtaking views that attract both locals and tourists. As you ascend, you'll experience a thrilling sensation, with observation decks that provide 360-degree panoramas of the bustling city below and the serene waters of the Waitemata Harbor. On a clear day, you can even catch a glimpse of the stunning Rangitoto Island and the lush landscapes beyond. The tower is not just a visual marvel, it's also a hub of activity with restaurants, shops, and adventure experiences like the Sky Jump, where adrenaline seekers can leap off the edge for a heart-pounding freefall. Whether you're capturing photos, enjoying a meal, or simply soaking in the views, the Skye Tower is a must-visit destination in Auckland. Would you dare to take the plunge from its edge? Here's a wild fact about exoplanets. This extraordinary planet, known as 55 Cancri E, is captivating scientists with its unusual characteristics. Believed to have a carbon-rich atmosphere, it could actually be filled with diamonds. Imagine floating on clouds of sparkling gemstones instead of raindrops. But that's not all. Instead of water, this intriguing world might have an ocean of lava due to the extreme heat from its star. 55. Cancri E orbits its star at such a close distance that it completes one full year in just 18 hours. This rapid orbit means it experiences extreme temperatures, making the surface incredibly tough, yet fascinating to study. With a density suggesting a rocky core and potential for unique forms of geology, 55 Cancri E challenges our understanding of what planets can be like. Could this mean there are even more bizarre worlds out there waiting to be discovered? Did you know that extra virgin olive oil is liquid gold? This prized oil is often compared to a gold medalist, thanks to its smooth, rich taste that can elevate any dish. Unlike regular olive oil, extra virgin olive oil undergoes a meticulous process where olives are pressed at low temperatures, leading to a product that retains its natural flavor, aroma, and nutrients. It's celebrated as one of the purest forms of olive juice, which means quality matters immensely in its production. The best extra virgin olive oils are made from fresh, high-quality olives, often sourced from specific regions known for their exceptional produce. This dedication to quality not only enhances flavor, but also brings health benefits, as it is rich in healthy fats and antioxidants. Next time you're dressing a salad or dipping bread, remember that you're enjoying a taste of liquid gold. How do you like to use extra virgin olive oil? Here's what actually happens when therapy helps. Therapy can provide comfort and control by revealing how situations will end, creating a sense of emotional stability in an unpredictable world. Imagine seeking refuge in a warm hug while savoring emotional popcorn. This visualization captures how therapy can soothe our anxieties. When we engage in therapeutic conversations, we unpack our thoughts, gain valuable insights, and learn to navigate life's uncertainties. This process helps us understand our feelings better, offering clarity on how to tackle challenges. Just as watching a favorite movie comforts us, therapy allows us to foresee potential outcomes without being overwhelmed. The emotional tools we gain through therapy empower us to face life's ups and downs with resilience. In this way, Therapy truly transforms chaos into a manageable storyline, helping us embrace our journey with confidence. What's your story waiting to be told? This might surprise you: Australia's incredible wildlife and reefs. Australia is a treasure trove of amazing creatures and stunning natural wonders. With unique animals like kangaroos and koalas hopping around, it's no wonder the country is famous for its wildlife. Kangaroos, for instance, are the only large animals that can't walk backward. But that's just the beginning. The Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system on the planet, stretches over an astonishing 1,400 miles along the northeastern coast. It's not just beautiful, it's a vibrant ecosystem bustling with life, including thousands of species of fish, coral, and even turtles. This breathtaking underwater world attracts divers and snorkelers from all over, eager to experience its colorful marine life. So if you're looking for an adventure filled with nature's wonders, Australia is a must-visit destination. Did you know that rocket stoves save lives in Nibiwatui? These ingenious cooking devices were crafted from simple bricks and metal scraps, showcasing remarkable efficiency during a time of war. With just a few sticks of wood, these rocket stoves could cook meals quickly, providing warmth and nourishment when resources were scarce. Unlike many modern stoves, which often struggle to heat food evenly despite advanced temperature controls, rocket stoves focused on maximizing heat while minimizing fuel usage. The design of these stoves directs airflow and concentrates energy, making them an effective solution in challenging conditions. People had to think creatively to survive, and these stoves became a vital part of daily life. The ingenuity displayed in their construction reminds us of the resourcefulness humans can exhibit even in the toughest times. What can we learn from these inventive devices today? You might be amazed to discover alternate dimensions. This intriguing idea of parallel universes fascinates both scientists and philosophers. Modern physics delves into concepts like string theory and the multiverse hypothesis, which suggest we might not be alone in our reality. Imagine a world with more than just our familiar three dimensions of space and one of time. According to these theories, there may be countless other realities intertwined with our own, separated by invisible barriers that we cannot perceive. Each of these dimensions could contain different versions of ourselves or entirely different laws of nature. While this might sound like science fiction, researchers are seriously investigating these possibilities through advanced mathematics and experiments. Who knows? We might one day explore these alternate dimensions and uncover realities beyond our wildest dreams. Discover the breathtaking beauty of Taroko Moon Bridge. This stunning arched stone structure, located in Taroko National Park, Taiwan, serves as a window into nature's magnificence. Thousands of visitors flock here each year, captivated by sweeping views of a deep canyon surrounded by towering mountains, winding rivers, and vibrant greenery. Built to enhance the experience of nature lovers, the bridge not only offers a perfect vantage point for photography, but also allows for intimate encounters with the local wildlife. As you stroll along the bridge, you'll feel the cool breeze and hear the gentle rush of the river below, reminding you of the raw power of nature. Whether you're hiking through the park or simply enjoying a quiet moment on the bridge, Taroko's Moon Bridge provides a memorable experience that celebrates the beauty of the great outdoors. Ready for an adventure in one of Taiwan's most cherished natural spots? Why exactly does height matter in baseball? The shortest professional baseball player, at just 5 feet 3 inches, stood only slightly taller than your average kitchen counter. Despite his petite stature, he showcased incredible determination and skill, proving that size isn't everything in sports. This player, known for his agility and fast reflexes, defied the odds by honing his skills through relentless practice and an unwavering passion for the game. His story inspires many young athletes who may feel limited by their height, demonstrating that heart and hard work can outshine physical attributes. Throughout his career, he made a name for himself in the league, reminding everyone that talent often trumps size. Whether it's sprinting to catch a fly ball or swiftly rounding the bases, this amazing player's achievements resonate beyond the diamond, igniting hope for all aspiring sports stars. Isn't it fascinating how determination can lead to greatness? Surprising but true, 55 diseases reported today. It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that, as of today, there are 55 reported cases of various diseases. This number can include everything from common illnesses like the flu to more serious conditions such as tuberculosis or even rare diseases. Each case reflects real people, dealing with health challenges and the impact on their lives. The World Health Organization and local health departments work tirelessly to track these cases, providing vital information that can help prevent outbreaks. With advancements in medicine and public health campaigns, we continue to battle many diseases more effectively than in the past. Awareness is key, and understanding how diseases spread can empower us to stay healthy. Regular checkups, vaccinations, and proactive health measures are essential in combating these diseases. As new cases are reported, it serves as a reminder for everyone to prioritize their health and the health of those around them. Stay informed and take action. What can you do today to promote wellness in your community? Want to run pain-free? Try this breathing trick. It turns out that how you breathe while running can make a big difference in whether you get annoying side stitches, those sharp pains that can pop up in your side. Most people don't know this, but timing your exhales can help. Specifically, exhaling when your left foot hits the ground rather than the right can ease the pressure on your liver, a vital organ located on the right side of your body. When you breathe out as your left foot strikes, you're allowing your internal organs to move a bit more freely, reducing tension and discomfort. This simple adjustment can keep you feeling great on your runs, whether you're training for a marathon or just jogging around the park. It might feel awkward at first, but with practice, it can become second nature. So next time you head out for a run, give it a shot. Your side will thank you. Who would have thought your breathing rhythm could change your running game? Is it really true that one game changed everything? Eric Barone, known as Concerned Ape, took a leap of faith by dedicating 5 years to developing Stardew Valley all on his own. With support from his partner, Amber Hagman, he poured in over 10 hours a day into what was his very first game. Imagine the late nights and relentless passion that went into creating such a beloved farming simulation. When it was released, the game quickly became a cultural phenomenon, allowing players to manage their own farms, grow crops, and build relationships in a charming, pixelated world. What's truly astonishing is that Stardew Valley has generated over $300 million in revenue, proving that indie games can truly thrive. This success story isn't just about financial gain. It's a labor of love that resonates with anyone who has ever dreamed of creating something amazing. Barone's journey teaches us that with determination, creativity, and a bit of support, you can grow your own dreams into a flourishing success. Have you ever heard of Thyssen Island's unique switch? This fascinating little piece of land, located in the Gulf of Bothnia, changes its nationality every 6 months. What makes Thyssen Island truly special is its alternating sovereignty between Spain and France. From February to July, the island is officially Spanish, with its governance and laws coming from that country. Then from August to January, it switches to French control. This unique arrangement is a product of historical agreements and reflects the often complicated relationships between countries in Europe. The locals might find themselves swearing allegiance to 2 different nations in just 1 year. Imagine how it feels to celebrate National Day twice a year, once for Spain and once for France. These rapid changes aren't just a quirky fact. They highlight the complicated nature of territorial claims and how history can shape the present. How many other places in the world could have a system like this? It's a testament to how geography and politics can intertwine in the most unexpected ways. Here's what actually happens when you won't believe what's beneath Europa's icy surface: Jupiter's moon. Europa is a captivating realm that intrigues scientists and dreamers alike. Beneath its thick ice crust lies an expansive ocean, potentially containing more than twice the amount of water found on Earth. This hidden sea remains warm due to the gravitational forces exerted by Jupiter, creating a dynamic and potentially habitable environment. The ocean is not only salty and rich in nutrients, but it also raises exciting possibilities for the existence of life beyond our planet. NASA's upcoming Europa Clipper mission aims to delve into these mysteries by studying Europa's icy exterior and analyzing the geysers that eject water vapor into space. These plumes might provide essential insights into the ocean lurking beneath. If microbial life is present in Europa's depths, it could reshape our understanding of life in the universe in its many forms. Imagine robotic explorers traversing this alien waterway, revealing biological secrets that have remained hidden for eons. Europa is a lot more than just an ice-covered satellite. It could hold the key to understanding life's potential across the cosmos. Did you know omega-3s can boost your heart health? Omega-3 fatty acids are truly remarkable for our bodies. Found in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, these nutrients play a big role in keeping our hearts happy. Studies show that they can help lower blood pressure and even reduce the risk of heart disease. This means that indulging in tasty dishes like grilled salmon or a walnut salad isn't just delicious. It's also a smart choice for your heart. Omega-3s are thought to improve blood vessel function and lower inflammation, which are both crucial for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. Incorporating these healthy fats into your diet can lead to long-term benefits, making every bite not only enjoyable, but also a step towards better health. So why not add more omega-3 rich foods to your meals today? They're both tasty and good for you. Guess what really drives sticker production in China? It might surprise you to learn that many stickers labeled "Made in China" are actually produced in South Korea. Known for its high-quality manufacturing, South Korea has become a popular choice for companies wanting durable and cost-effective stickers. By outsourcing production to South Korean facilities, businesses ensure that these labels can withstand the wear and tear of handling while keeping costs lower than if they manufactured them in other countries. This quirky twist in global manufacturing practices highlights how interconnected our world is. What seems like a simple sticker often involves a complex supply chain. The next time you see a Made in China label, remember that it could be a product of South Korean precision. Isn't it fascinating how what we see on products tells a deeper story about where they come from? Ever wondered how deep Loch Ness really is? This famous Scottish lake plunges to a remarkable depth of 230 meters, or 755 feet. That's twice as deep as the North Sea, which averages around 90 meters, or 295 feet deep. Loch Ness isn't just home to the legendary Nessie. It's also a fascinating spot for geologists and nature enthusiasts. The lake is formed in a rift valley, giving it unique geological features that contribute to its incredible depth. This depth creates mysterious underwater habitats that could hide various species and secrets waiting to be discovered. Many people visit Loch Ness not just to catch a glimpse of the famed monster, but also to enjoy the beautiful landscapes and rich history surrounding this enchanting water body. So the next time you hear someone mention Loch Ness, remember that its depths are much more than just a legend. How cool is that? What if I told you human bones can be shipped? Shipping human bones for research is a fascinating yet complex process. In certain regions, sending these bones legally for scientific study is allowed, enabling researchers to gain vital insights into human health and anatomy. However, this shipping comes with its share of hurdles. Navigating customs regulations can be tricky, as laws vary significantly from one place to another. For instance, while some areas may permit the transport of bones quite readily, others impose strict guidelines or outright bans. Additionally, the logistics are tricky. Bones need to be preserved properly to ensure they arrive in good condition, often requiring special packaging and temperature controls. This means researchers must coordinate closely with shipping companies to comply with health and safety standards. So, while the idea of shipping human bones sounds intriguing, the reality is much more complicated. Is it worth the effort for the advancement of science? Let's uncover the truth about the White House's name change. Before 1901, the building we now call the White House was known as the Executive Mansion. This impressive residence, located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, has been home to every U.S. president since John Adams in 1800. The name change came during the presidency of Theodore Roosevelt, a lively character known for his energetic reforms and love of the outdoors. Roosevelt thought the name Executive Mansion was a bit bland, so he officially designated it the White House, a name that reflects its iconic status and the grandeur of its architecture. Since then, the White House has become a symbol of the American government, hosting countless events and dignitaries from around the world. Interestingly, before it was painted white in the 19th century, the building was covered in Aquia Creek sandstone, giving it a much darker appearance. Thanks to Roosevelt's renaming, we now have a name that matches the impressive history and legacy of this important landmark. Isn't it fascinating how a simple name can hold so much significance? Can you imagine dancing your way to 3 world titles? Liam Costello has accomplished just that in the world of Irish dancing, a vibrant and energetic performance style that captivates audiences globally. Winning 3 prestigious titles is no small feat, especially in a discipline that demands incredible skill and precision. What sets Liam apart is his exceptional footwork, which showcases not only speed, but also an impressive level of control. A rigid core is essential, allowing his feet to execute intricate patterns while maintaining balance and poise. Each performance is a thrilling display of artistry, as Liam brings tradition to life through his dancing. His success inspires many young dancers to pursue their dreams, proving that dedication and hard work can indeed lead to extraordinary achievements. Have you ever tried to dance like that? Here's a wild fact about Acragos and King Phalaris. Acragos was a significant city in ancient Sicily, famously ruled by the tyrant King Phalaris. He wasn't just any king, he was notorious for his extreme cruelty and a chilling obsession with fear. Imagine living in a place where the ruler used terror as a tool to keep everyone in line. Phalaris would execute those who opposed him in gruesome ways, instilling a deep sense of dread among his subjects. One of the most shocking stories involves a brazen invention, a brazen bull, a hollowed-out statue, which Phalaris allegedly used to roast his enemies alive. This terrifying method was meant to serve as both a punishment and a public spectacle, ensuring that his rule was feared and unchallenged. Phalaris and Acragos remind us how power can corrupt and how fear can shape a society's fate. What do you think drove his relentless cruelty? Here's what actually happens when we mimic emotions. It turns out that humans have a natural tendency to imitate the feelings and actions of people nearby. This phenomenon, known as emotional contagion, occurs without us even realizing it. For instance, when you're with a friend who's laughing, you might find yourself laughing too, even if you didn't initially feel like it. This unconscious mimicry shows how interconnected we are. Our emotions can ripple out and influence others. Research indicates that this behavior helps strengthen social bonds and enhance empathy. However, it also suggests that our thoughts might not be as unique as we think. Our feelings and reactions can be heavily shaped by the moods of those around us. So the next time you find yourself smiling at a funny story or feeling down at a friend's sadness, remember that it's all part of being human. Isn't that fascinating? What if I told you Neil Armstrong had big plans? On July the 2nd, the legendary astronaut Neil Armstrong, representing the U.S. Department of Astronauts, revealed his vision for a new structure. This idea sparked excitement among those who admired his pioneering spirit. Armstrong, known for being the first person to walk on the moon, had a knack for inspiring others with his aspirations. His desire to build something new reflected his ongoing passion for exploration and innovation. However, despite the buzz around his proposal, the project never got off the ground. Many wonder what could have been if Armstrong had pursued this idea further. Would it have advanced space exploration or even inspired the next generation of astronauts? While the structure remains a dream, Armstrong's legacy continues to motivate countless individuals to reach for the stars. Is it really true that Tokyo means Eastern capital? Absolutely. The name Tokyo is derived from the Japanese words to, meaning east, and Kyo, meaning capital. Established as the capital of Japan in the 19th century, Tokyo replaced Kyoto, which had served as the imperial capital for over 1,000 years. Originally called Edo, a small fishing village, it transformed into a bustling metropolis as the seat of the shogunate. This shift marked a significant change in Japan's political landscape, ensuring the eastern region played a key role in the country's development. Today, Tokyo is a vibrant hub known for its unique blend of traditional culture and cutting-edge modernity. While you may think of towering skyscrapers in pop culture, the name of the city serves as a reminder of its history and importance in shaping Japan as we know it today. Isn't that fascinating? What if I told you planets can fit to the moon? In our solar system, if we took all the planets and lined them up side by side, they would actually fit between our planet Earth and the moon? This stunning fact reveals just how far away the moon really is, much more than what we often picture in our minds. The average distance from Earth to the moon is about 238,855 miles, or 384,400 kilometers. To give this an everyday context, that's like driving across the United States more than 9 times. Think about it. Our solar system has 8 major planets, ranging from tiny Mercury to gigantic Jupiter. And when placed in a row, they still leave plenty of space to fill this enormous gap. So next time you gaze at the night sky and spot the moon, consider the incredible distance that separates it from our home. Isn't that a wonder of the universe? What inspired Walt Disney to create Disneyland? It all started when Walt Disney sat on a bench in Griffith Park, Los Angeles, observing children riding on a merry-go-round. Watching their joy sparked a vision in his mind. He realized that amusement parks could be much more than just simple attractions. They could offer a magical experience for families. This moment of inspiration led him to dream of a place where imagination came to life, combining creative storytelling and innovative rides. Disney wanted to create an environment that felt immersive and enchanting, allowing families to experience adventure together. In 1955, that dream became a reality with the opening of Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Today, it remains a beloved destination, attracting millions of visitors from around the world, all because of a simple moment of joy that Walt experienced at a park. Why don't cows have front teeth? It's a fascinating feature of these common animals. Cows, sheep, and goats belong to a group called ruminants, which means they are specially adapted to graze on grass and other tough plants. One of their unique traits is the absence of upper front teeth. Instead of teeth, they have a hard dental pad that helps them grip and tear grass while grazing. This adaptation makes it easier for them to consume large amounts of forage. When ruminants eat, they use their bottom teeth to crush the food against the upper dental pad before swallowing. After swallowing, they later regurgitate the food, chewing it again to help with digestion. This process, known as rumination, enables them to break down tough plant fibers more effectively. So the next time you see a cow or goat munching away in the field, remember that their peculiar mouths are perfectly designed for their lifestyle. Isn't nature amazing? Here's something incredible about the Sahara Desert. Most people think of the Sahara as endless sand dunes, but actually, only about 1/4 of this massive desert is covered in sand. The rest is a fascinating mix of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and stony deserts. Imagine vast stretches of rugged terrain that stretch for miles, where the scenery changes dramatically from one corner to another. The Sahara spans 3.6 million square miles, making it one of the largest deserts on Earth, and its diverse landscapes support various ecosystems. You can find unique plants and hardy animals that have adapted to thrive in these tough conditions. From the towering cliffs to the silent plains, the Sahara is more than just a sea of sand. It's a complex tapestry of natural wonders waiting to be explored. Isn't it amazing how much variety exists in such an extreme environment? Here's a wild fact about the Chrysler Norseman. This unique concept car, introduced in the 1950s by the Chrysler Corporation, featured a stunning glass roof that seemed to float above the vehicle. Designed to create an illusion of suspension, the roof gave the Norseman a futuristic look that turned heads and sparked imaginations. With its sleek lines and innovative features, many thought the car was a glimpse into the future of automotive design. However, the bold glass roof also raised safety concerns, as experts worried about its structural integrity and accidents. The Chrysler Norseman may not have reached production, but it remains a fascinating example of 1950s creativity in car engineering and a reminder of how design can push boundaries. In a time when cars were primarily built for function, the Norseman was a daring leap into style and innovation. Is it really true that forests can grow vertically? The Petite Forest, an innovative vertical garden, showcases nature's beauty using moss and a unique watering system. This remarkable garden stands tall, utilizing a design that allows moss to thrive in an upright manner. What makes it even more fascinating is its automatic watering system, which uses steam to keep the moss hydrated without any manual effort. This method mimics the natural processes of moisture in the air, allowing the garden to flourish effortlessly. Imagine walking through a lush, green environment where the plants don't just spread out, but also reach for the sky. The Petite Forest demonstrates how creativity can merge with nature to create an eco-friendly space. It's not only visually stunning, but also showcases sustainable practices that could inspire further innovations in urban gardening. Isn't it exciting to think of the possibilities that nature holds in unexpected forms? Here's a wild fact about your dreams. A 2008 study explored how scents can weave their way into our nighttime adventures, showing just how powerful our noses really are. Researchers discovered that when people dreamt while smelling roses, their dreams were often bright and pleasant, painting a picture of dreamy landscapes and joyous moments. On the flip side, when the scent of rotten eggs wafted into their sleep, nightmares took over, transforming peaceful slumbers into terrifying experiences. This fascinating connection between smell and dream quality not only highlights the brain's creativity, but also underscores the importance of our senses in shaping experiences. Imagine drifting off to sleep, surrounded by the delightful aroma of fresh flowers, only to find it guiding your dreams to serene places. Isn't it intriguing to think that what we smell could influence our dreams? Prepare to be amazed by the fall of Constantinople. This historic event occurred in 1453, when Sultan Mehmed II, a determined leader, captured the city, forever changing the course of history. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of Byzantine rule, which had lasted for over 1,000 years. This conquest not only bolstered the Ottomans as a significant world power, but also reshaped the Mediterranean landscape. By renaming the city Istanbul, Mehmed II ensured its new identity as a vibrant center of culture, trade, and politics, strategically situated at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. This pivotal moment opened doors for the Ottomans, leading to further expansions into Europe, and it shifted the balance of power in the region. Today, the impact of this conquest echoes through history, reminding us of how a single event can alter the fate of nations. Prepare to be amazed by a shocking parasite. The truth is that there's an incredible creature called a tongue-eating louse, specifically known as Cymothoa exigua. This parasite has a strange and fascinating life cycle that plays out inside fish. First, the louse enters the fish's mouth through its gills. Once it settles in, it starts consuming the fish's tongue, slowly eating away at it until nothing is left. But here's where it gets even more bizarre. The parasite then takes the place of the fish's tongue. It essentially acts like a new tongue, helping the fish eat while feeding itself. This manipulation showcases nature's bizarre adaptations and the lengths some organisms go to survive. The fish often continues to live with this parasite, which can cause problems, but some even seem unaffected. Nature is full of wild interactions, and the tongue-eating louse demonstrates just how strange life can be in the underwater world. Isn't it amazing how one little creature can change everything for its host? Did you know you lose up to 100 hairs daily? It might surprise you, but losing hair is completely normal. Every day, humans shed between 35 and 100 hairs from their scalp due to the natural hair growth cycle. This fascinating cycle consists of different phases: the growth phase, the resting phase, and the shedding phase. In the growth phase, hair grows actively for several years, while the resting phase lasts for a few months, during which hair stops growing. Eventually, the hair enters the shedding phase, where aged strands fall out, making room for new ones. Factors like diet, stress, and genetics can influence this cycle, but most people don't need to worry unless they notice excessive hair loss. So if you're brushing your hair or finding strands on your pillow, remember, it's just your body making space for new growth. Isn't nature amazing? Here's what actually happens when we recycle e-waste. The process of extracting gold from old electronics, like personal computers, is surprisingly efficient compared to traditional mining. In fact, crushing just 1 ton of e-waste can yield more gold than crushing 17 tons of gold ore. This incredible efficiency highlights the potential of recycling technology. As technology advances, more valuable materials can be recaptured from discarded gadgets. E-waste contains precious metals, often sitting in landfills, where they pose environmental risks. By recycling these materials, we not only recover valuable resources, but also reduce the need for destructive mining practices that harm our planet. Imagine a future where recycling is the norm. Efforts to improve e-waste recycling can help preserve our natural resources and promote sustainable practices. Isn't it amazing that something we often overlook can have such a significant impact? Did you know Coca-Cola was first bottled in Vicksburg? This fascinating story begins in 1894 when Joseph A. Biedenhorn introduced bottling to the beloved drink, allowing it to break free from soda fountains and reach thirsty fans everywhere. Before this innovation, Coca-Cola was mainly enjoyed at local drugstores, but Biedenhorn's idea changed the game. By putting this fizzy delight into bottles, he opened the door for mass production and distribution, making it a global sensation. Vicksburg has proudly embraced its place in Coca-Cola history, celebrating the impact of that historic moment with local events and memorials. Today, whenever you pop open a refreshing Coca-Cola, you're experiencing the results of that pivotal leap from one humble Mississippi town to the world stage. Isn't it amazing how a single idea can spark such a massive change? Ever thought about why fish have age rings? Scientists can figure out a fish's age by counting the growth rings found on its scales, or tiny ear bones called otoliths. These rings form much like the growth rings in trees, revealing not just age but also the fish's health over the years. However, sharks and rays do it a bit differently since they don't have otoliths. Instead, researchers look at their vertebrae or the growth bands on their fin spines to find these age markers. This unique method helps scientists learn about the lifespan of these fascinating creatures and understand their life cycles, including when they breed or migrate. By studying these growth patterns, we can get a clearer picture of the fish population status, helping in conservation efforts to protect their habitats and ensure their future. Who knew counting rings could reveal so much? Here's a wild fact about breathing pure oxygen. While it might seem like a smart choice to breathe pure oxygen for health benefits, the reality is that too much of a good thing can actually be harmful. When our bodies are exposed to high concentrations of oxygen over extended periods, it can lead to serious issues like lung damage. This is because the oxygen we breathe is supposed to have a mix of other gases, primarily nitrogen. When we increase oxygen levels dramatically, it can react with our lung tissue, causing inflammation and scarring. In extreme cases, this can result in oxygen poisoning, which can lead to symptoms like seizures, vision changes, and even unconsciousness. What some might see as a way to enhance their well-being turns into a risky venture. This is why environments with elevated oxygen levels, like hyperbaric chambers used for medical treatments, are closely monitored and controlled. So next time you hear about the benefits of pure oxygen, remember that moderation is key for your health. Guess what really drives a bat's surprising birth process? Bats have a fascinating way of bringing their babies into the world. When it's time to give birth, they hang upside down, and as their little ones make their entrance, these clever moms catch them in their wings. This unusual birthing method is just one part of what makes bats so fascinating. Often seen as pests, these creatures actually play a crucial role in keeping our environment healthy by controlling insect populations. In fact, a single bat can eat thousands of insects in one night. But that's not all. Mother bats have an incredible ability to recognize their pups, among many others. They rely on their sense of smell and can also distinguish their baby's unique cries. This combination of skills highlights not only their nurturing side, but also their importance in the ecosystem. So next time you see a bat, remember, they're much more than just flying mammals. Did you know that gorillas are master gas producers? These fascinating giants are often seen munching on leafy greens and fibrous plants, which makes up a large part of their diet. This high-fiber intake is essential for their health, as it helps them digest the tough plant material effectively. However, it also leads to a common and funny outcome. Gorillas frequently pass gas. Their digestive system breaks down the fiber, producing gas as a byproduct. While this might seem embarrassing to some humans, for gorillas, it's just a normal part of being a plant eater. It's also a reminder of how unique and complex their biology is. So next time you see a video of a gorilla, remember that behind that big, strong exterior lies a funny truth about their diet. Have you ever thought about the surprising things our animal friends deal with in their daily lives? Is it really true that volcanic ash can be shipped? Surprisingly, yes. Shipping volcanic ash is a legitimate practice often used for research and industrial purposes. However, it's no walk in the park. The fine, powdery nature of volcanic ash makes it difficult to handle and transport. Each package containing this unique material must be treated with extreme care to avoid cross-contamination, especially since it can carry bacteria or chemicals that could impact other shipments. Specialized containers and strict safety protocols help ensure that the ash arrives at its destination safely and without affecting other packages. Plus, there's always the concern about regulating this material, given its volcanic origins. So while the logistics can be tricky, the value of volcanic ash, used in everything from soil enrichment to construction, makes the effort worthwhile. Can you believe something so powerful can be shipped around the world? Hard to believe, but love was once fought for. In medieval times, men often took part in trial by combat to prove their love and defend their honor. This dramatic practice involved two knights battling it out, with the victor deemed the rightful suitor. While this might sound like something from a storybook, it highlights how intense feelings of love and rivalry could once lead to literal fights. Fast forward to today, and we might not be swinging swords, but we still have our disputes. Instead of duels, modern relationships can sometimes stir up heated arguments, even over trivial matters like who cleans the dishes or takes out the trash. These little skirmishes may lack the grandeur of yore, but they still reflect the deep connections and emotions we feel toward our loved ones. Who knew that the bickering over chores had such a thrilling historical background? Why does Alaska pay residents to live there? Every year, Alaskans receive a special dividend from the Permanent Fund Dividend, PFD, which is fueled by the state's oil revenue. This unique system allows the state to share its wealth, giving residents a financial boost simply for calling Alaska home. Depending on the year's earnings, these payouts can be significant, offering an average of thousands of dollars to each resident. However, living in Alaska isn't all sunshine and rainbows. The state is known for its extreme winters and high cost of living, which can eat away at those dividends. From heating bills to grocery prices, many residents find that the financial perks from the PFD help, but don't cover all their expenses. Despite these challenges, the dividend remains a symbol of Alaska's rich natural resources and the unique relationship between the land and its people. How do you think such a program impacts the community? Prepare to be amazed by the power of your voice. A simple voice recording can unveil fascinating insights into a person's identity, health, emotions, and even their daily habits. Modern analysis techniques dig deep into speech patterns, revealing clues about where someone is from, how they feel, and sometimes even their state of mind. Scientists use advanced technology to study things like pitch, tone, and pacing, which all carry hidden meanings. For example, a shaky voice might signal nervousness, while a steady tone often conveys confidence. Additionally, researchers can identify unique vocal markers linked to specific backgrounds, helping them understand linguistic diversity. As we continue to unlock the secrets embedded in our speech, imagine the possibilities. Could your voice reveal more than you ever thought? How much do you really know about what your voice says about you? Let's uncover the truth about the Hamza River. Deep beneath the Amazon River, approximately 2.5 miles underground, flows this astonishing hidden river. The Hamza River is not only massive, but also wider and saltier than its famous surface counterpart, the Amazon. Discovered through advanced geological surveys, this underground waterway challenges our preconceptions about South America's hydrological systems. It moves at an incredibly slow pace, making it invisible from the surface. yet it plays a vital role in the region's geology and ecosystem. This remarkable finding reminds us that even in the most studied places on Earth, like the Amazon basin, there are untold secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we explore the world beneath our feet, what other mysteries might we find lurking in the depths? Did you know that temporal lobe damage can change behavior? The temporal lobes, located on each side of your brain, play a crucial role in processing emotions, language, and memory. When these areas are damaged, it can lead to some surprising and unusual behaviors. One condition that results from this damage is known as Clover-Bootsy syndrome. People with this syndrome may experience hyperorality, which means they compulsively want to put things in their mouths, and hypersexuality, showing an increased interest in sexual activity. Another striking symptom is a significant lack of fear, which can lead individuals to engage in risky or dangerous behaviors without realizing the consequences. Understanding these effects not only sheds light on how our brains work, but also emphasizes the importance of brain health. How does brain injury reshape our personalities? Believe it or not, Victorian hair jewelry was a thing. In the 19th century, people in Victorian society had a unique way of commemorating their loved ones after death. They would create beautiful pieces of jewelry from the hair of deceased family members or friends, turning simple locks into intricate brooches and necklaces. This practice was more than just a trend. It was a heartfelt expression of grief and remembrance. Many believed that wearing these keepsakes helped keep the memory of the loved one alive, providing comfort during times of sorrow. However, this custom raises interesting questions about sentimentality versus the eeriness of wearing something that was once part of a person who has passed away. Was it a beautiful tribute or a reminder of loss? Either way, these unique creations add a fascinating layer to our understanding of Victorian culture and their relationship with death. Ever thought about why tornadoes can be tricky? A stationary tornado might seem like it's not going anywhere, but it can actually be heading right for you. While it appears still, tornadoes can get their strength from shifting winds and changes in pressure. This means they could be silently moving closer, even if you're not aware of it. When a tornado warning is issued, it's always better to play it safe. If you see a tornado, or even hear that familiar roaring sound, don't hesitate. Take shelter immediately. The safest places are usually inside a sturdy building, ideally in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. Stay tuned to weather updates and warnings as they can save your life. Are you prepared for severe weather and its sneaky dangers? Prepare to be amazed by ancient Sumerian bread. The first known written recipe, dating back around 6,000 years, hails from the ancient Sumerians, who lived in what is now southern Iraq. This groundbreaking recipe details how to make bread, revealing not just a culinary technique, but also the importance of baking in human culture. Bread was a staple food for many early civilizations, and its preparation likely played a vital role in community gatherings and rituals. The Sumerians inscribed their recipes on clay tablets, showcasing not only their creativity, but also their need for sustenance and innovation. As bread evolved, so did its varieties and methods of preparation, influencing diets across different cultures. Today, the legacy of that simple recipe reminds us of our shared history and the enduring significance of bread in our lives. Isn't it fascinating how such a humble food has shaped human history? Here's a wild fact about sea cucumbers. These fascinating creatures have a remarkable talent. They can eject their own organs when threatened. This might sound extreme, but it's a clever survival tactic. When a predator tries to munch on them, sea cucumbers can expel their internal organs, which are often sticky or even toxic. This not only helps distract the predator, but also protects the sea cucumber itself. The astonishing part? This ability does not permanently harm them. Once the danger has passed, sea cucumbers can regenerate their lost organs over time. This regeneration process takes several weeks, demonstrating just how resilient these marine animals are. They're not just quirky ocean dwellers. They play an important role in their ecosystem by helping recycle nutrients on the seafloor. So the next time you think about the ocean's wonders, consider the sea cucumber and its extraordinary defense mechanism. How many other creatures can pull off such a wild survival trick? Discover the secrets of Iran's Kaju Bridge. This stunning structure, built in the 10th century, is much more than a simple crossing over the Zayandeh River. The Kaju Bridge, with its impressive 23 arches, showcases extraordinary craftsmanship and engineering skills of its time. Interestingly, it also functions as a dam, cleverly regulating the river's flow. The bridge helped save Isfahan from seasonal floods and droughts through innovative hydraulic engineering. As you stroll across, you can admire its beautiful tiles and listen to the gentle sounds of water below. This iconic landmark isn't just a feat of architecture. It's a testament to the ancient ingenuity and artistic spirit of the Persian civilization. Whether you're interested in history, architecture, or just seeking a picturesque spot, the Kaju Bridge captures the essence of Isfahan's rich cultural heritage. Have you ever walked across a bridge that tells such a story? This might surprise you why gyrophobia matters. Gyrophobia is not just a quirky term. It refers to the fear of food that's deemed inedible. While that might sound odd, this concept sparks some fascinating conversations about our eating habits and what we consider acceptable on our plates. For many, the foods they avoid can reveal a lot about personal preferences, cultural influences, and even emotional connections to certain dishes. Fear of certain foods can lead to a broader reflection on comfort zones in dining. Imagine being challenged to expand your culinary boundaries. By recognizing our aversions, we can start to explore why certain foods trigger such strong reactions. This journey can lead to a richer appreciation for diverse cuisines and more adventurous eating. Why let gyrophobia hold you back when trying new flavors? Could be just a meal away. Guess what really drives your stress levels? Cortisol, a hormone often linked to stress and anxiety, is vital for how our bodies react to danger. When faced with a threat, cortisol kicks in, increasing energy and sharpening focus. This response, known as the fight-or-flight reaction, prepares us to tackle challenges head-on by heightening our alertness and boosting our memory. However, if stress becomes a constant in our lives, cortisol levels can remain high for too long. This chronic elevation can lead to serious health problems, including memory issues and a weakened immune system. So while this hormone is essential for short bursts of stress, too much of it can hurt us in the long run. Understanding the role of cortisol helps us find better ways to manage stress and protect our health. What can we do today to keep cortisol in check? Here's what actually happens when we start farming. Some historians believe that the invention of agriculture was our biggest mistake ever, a viewpoint popularized by anthropologist Jared Diamond. He argues that when we transitioned from being hunter-gatherers to farmers, it triggered a series of unfortunate events. For instance, farming required us to settle in one place, which led to social inequality as some people gained more resources than others. Additionally, this lifestyle change brought health declines. Studies show that early farmers often suffered from malnutrition and diseases due to a limited diet and living in crowded conditions. Moreover, agriculture has significantly impacted our environment, leading to deforestation and soil depletion. While this debate continues among historians and anthropologists, the question remains, has agriculture helped us evolve or created challenges that we are still facing today? Music and politics? Discover Charles Dawes' hidden talent. Charles Dawes, who served as the Vice President of the United States in the 1920s, had more to offer than just political savvy. Beyond the world of politics, he was an accomplished musician and composer, revealing a fascinating layer to his personality. Much to everyone's surprise, Dawes wrote a tune called Melody in a Major that gained popularity and even became a pop hit in the 1950s. This catchy melody caught the ears of many, bridging the gap between the serious world of government and the lively realm of music. Dawes' unexpected talent showcases how creativity can flow in various forms, regardless of one's main profession. It's remarkable to think that a song from a former vice president could transcend decades and still resonate with listeners. This delightful intersection of politics and the arts reminds us that everyone has hidden talents waiting to be discovered, illustrating that the world of music isn't limited to just famous artists. Who knew a vice president could leave such a melodic legacy? Believe it or not, seafood boosts your brain power. A diet rich in seafood, nuts, and leafy greens offers fantastic benefits for brain health and cognitive function. Key nutrients found in these foods, like omega-3 fatty acids from fish, are crucial for maintaining optimal brain performance. For instance, fatty fish like salmon and sardines are loaded with these healthy fats, which can help improve memory and support overall cognitive function. Nuts, packed with antioxidants and vitamin E, can also offer protection against age-related decline. Leafy greens like spinach and kale contain essential vitamins and minerals that enhance brain health too. So by including these foods in your meals, you can help keep your brain sharp and functioning at its best throughout life. Why not give your brain a boost today with a delicious seafood dish or a vibrant salad? Believe it or not, squinting makes a unique sound. When you squint your eyes tightly, you may hear a subtle rumble. This curious phenomenon originates from a small muscle in your ear called the tensor tympani. It might surprise you to learn that this little muscle actually plays a significant role in how we hear. The tensor tympani helps to protect your inner ear from loud noises and can trigger a sound when it contracts. This contraction occurs when you squint, creating a vibration that travels through the ear. While the sound is often faint, it's a fascinating reminder of how interconnected our body systems are. It's also a great example of how muscles, even the tiny ones most people don't think about, contribute to our everyday experiences. So the next time you're squinting in bright sunlight or focusing hard on something, take a moment to appreciate this unexpected sound and the amazing workings of your body that make it happen. Unbelievable fact about your daily urine production. Did you know that the average person produces around 1.4 liters of urine every single day? That's nearly a quart. This might sound surprising, but urine is a crucial byproduct of how our bodies handle waste. When we eat and drink, our bodies absorb nutrients and fluids while filtering out what we don't need through the kidneys. Those kidneys act like tiny water treatment facilities, taking out excess water, salts, and other substances. Once processed, the waste travels down through the ureters and collects in the bladder until we're ready to let it go. Many factors can affect how much urine we produce, like how much water we drink, our activity levels, and even the weather. So next time you head to the restroom, remember that you're part of a natural process that keeps your body balanced and healthy. Isn't it fascinating how something so ordinary is so vital to our well-being? Wake up to success with breakfast? Why not start today? Eating breakfast isn't just an old saying. It's a powerful way to kickstart your day. Research shows that having a balanced morning meal can significantly boost both your mental and physical well-being. When you eat breakfast, you stabilize your blood sugar levels, which helps keep your energy up and your focus sharp. This means you can tackle tasks more effectively and feel less fatigued throughout the day. Imagine starting each morning with foods that not only taste delicious, but also nourish your body and mind. Whole grains, fruits, and protein-rich options like eggs or yogurt can make your breakfast both satisfying and healthy. People who incorporate breakfast into their daily routine often report feeling more energized and better able to concentrate. So if you want to enhance your mood and performance, don't skip this vital meal. Embrace the power of breakfast and feel the difference it makes in your day. Believe it or not, Boyhood took 12 years to make. Richard Linklater's groundbreaking film captures the genuine growth of its main character, Mason Evans Jr., from the tender age of 6 to a young adult at 18. What's truly remarkable is that Linklater used the same cast throughout this lengthy project. This innovative approach allows audiences to witness the real-life aging of the actors, creating an authentic portrayal of childhood, adolescence, and the challenges that come with growing up. As the story unfolds over a dozen years, we see how Mason navigates family dynamics, friendships, and the ups and downs of life. Rather than a typical film shot in a few months, Boyhood is a unique time capsule, reflecting the real passage of time and the experiences that shape who we become. It's an incredible film that leaves viewers pondering their own journeys. How many films can claim such a commitment to authenticity? What if I told you Tesla used a robot suit for fun? During Tesla's 2021 AI Day, a rather amusing moment stole the show when a man donned a spandex robot suit and awkwardly danced on stage. This quirky performance served as a placeholder for the much-anticipated Tesla bot, a humanoid robot designed to handle dull or hazardous tasks. While many were entertained by the unexpected twist, critics raised eyebrows, suggesting the event felt more like a comedy act than a serious showcase of technology. Instead of the groundbreaking robot demonstration everyone was hoping for, attendees found themselves chuckling at the dancing figure. The Tesla bot aims to revolutionize industries by performing jobs that are repetitive or risky for humans. However, the lighthearted presentation left some pondering whether Tesla is ready to lead in the robotics field. Could this playful approach actually mask the seriousness of their innovative ambitions? You might be surprised by Nigeria's blue monster. In the Nigerian version of its Amstrad, this peculiar blue creature has a fascinating twist. Instead of a love for biscuits, it's obsessed with signs. This monster, often portrayed as a playful yet mischievous character, spends its days roaming the vibrant streets, searching for signs. Be they road signs, store signs, or even artistic graffiti. The legend suggests that the blue monster believes these signs hold secrets to understanding the world better. Children and adults alike have enjoyed sharing stories about encounters with this creature, often leading to lessons about the importance of communication and awareness of our surroundings. The blue monster's obsession not only adds a unique touch to local folklore, but also encourages curiosity, sparking conversations about what we notice in our daily lives. So the next time you're out and about, take a moment to notice the signs around you. Who knows, you might just catch a glimpse of the blue monster in action. Is it really true that a boy fought in World War I? It might sound unbelievable, but Momcilo Gavric was just 8 years old when he joined the Serbian army during the Great War. After losing his family in the devastating conflict, he became a soldier, taking on the roles of both messenger and combatant. Despite his tender age, Momcilo showed extraordinary courage and resourcefulness, navigating dangerous battlefields to deliver critical messages and support his fellow soldiers. His story highlights the staggering experiences many faced during wartime, especially innocent children pulled into adult conflicts. Momcilo's bravery, serving in one of history's most brutal wars, sparks many questions about childhood and resilience in the face of unimaginable challenges. How could such a young boy be so brave? Why exactly does Norway need to worry about this virus? Recently, health officials have issued a warning about a new virus spreading in Norway. While the virus isn't classified as severe, it still carries potential health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations like the elderly and those with pre-existing conditions. Symptoms could range from mild to moderate, leading to increased stress on healthcare services. In response, public health authorities are urging people to practice good hygiene, like frequent hand washing and staying home when feeling unwell. It's crucial for everyone to stay informed and vigilant to prevent the virus from spreading further. By taking simple precautions and fostering community awareness, Norwegians can work together to minimize the impact of this virus. Will you take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your loved ones? Why exactly does NASA use Tetris for astronauts? Tetris, the beloved block-dropping game, is more than just a fun pastime. It has practical applications in space. NASA found that playing Tetris can significantly boost astronauts' spatial reasoning skills, which are crucial for navigating spacecraft and assembling parts in the three-dimensional chaos of zero gravity. When astronauts engage with Tetris, they train their brains to visualize how objects fit together, an essential skill for tasks like docking spacecraft or repairing equipment. This is particularly important in the unique environment of space, where standard Earth-based navigation doesn't apply. The game's fast-paced challenges require quick thinking and sharp problem-solving, honing skills that can make a real difference in critical situations. By incorporating Tetris into their training, NASA is not just introducing a game, but effectively preparing astronauts for the complexities of space missions. Quite a clever strategy, don't you think? Can you believe Coyote Peterson got stung on purpose? This daring YouTuber is famous for his wild adventures, pushing boundaries and embracing nature like few others dare. One of his most jaw-dropping moments occurred when he voluntarily got stung by a murder hornet, which has a reputation for being one of the most painful insect stings in the world. Coyote, with his signature enthusiasm, wanted to share the experience and educate viewers about these intriguing creatures. His willingness to face such risks helps raise awareness about the natural world and the importance of understanding it. Coyote engages his audience by explaining the science behind the sting and the insect's role in the ecosystem, all while keeping a sense of humor. His unforgettable content not only entertains, but also informs, making him a beloved figure among both young fans and adults. What new adventures will he take on next? Did you know bowler hats started as safety gear? In the mid-19th century, the bowler hat was created to protect horseback riders from low-hanging branches while they rode through the countryside. Originally designed by hatmakers Edward and Thomas Bowlers, this sturdy headgear proved useful for ensuring riders didn't get bumped on the head during their travels. However, as time passed, its practical origins transformed into a fashionable statement. The bowler hat became a staple for British businessmen and cultural icons, with its rounded crown and narrow brim appealing to those wanting to exhibit sophistication. People began to associate the bowler hat with social status, and it soon became a symbol of the urban gentleman. Its status was even solidified in popular culture, often spotted on characters in films and literature, lending a sense of class or eccentricity. Today, while not worn for its original purpose, the bowler hat continues to represent a unique blend of history and style. Isn't it fascinating how something so functional can evolve into a fashion icon? Here's a wild fact about the Jabuticaba cabotree. This fascinating tree, native to Brazil, boasts a magical growth pattern where its delicious fruit emerges directly from the trunk and main branches. Imagine walking through a vibrant forest and spotting a tree that looks like it's wearing a necklace of juicy grapes. This unique characteristic not only makes the Jabuticaba cabotree visually stunning, but also significantly influences how its fruit is harvested. The sweet and succulent fruits resembling clusters of grapes are highly prized in culinary circles. People use them to create delicious jellies, flavorful wines, and delightful liqueurs, showcasing their rich taste. The tree's unusual way of producing fruit helps it thrive in its natural environment, attracting animals that assist in its pollination. So next time you savor a fruity jelly or indulge in a fine wine, think about the Jabuticaba cabotree and its remarkable journey from trunk to table. It's a perfect illustration of nature's creativity. You won't believe the shocking twist in Ceausescu's trial. During the dramatic trial of former Romanian dictator Nicolae Ceausescu and his wife Elena, the courtroom was thrown into chaos when their own lawyers unexpectedly turned against them. Instead of defending the couple, the lawyers sided with the prosecutors, an act that shocked many observers. This betrayal contributed to the atmosphere of urgency and desperation surrounding the trial, which was held in the wake of a revolution that led to the fall of Ceausescu's brutal regime. The trial concluded with a swift verdict. Both Ceausescu and Elena faced execution by firing squad. In a chilling turn of events, the execution occurred so quickly that the television crews present to record the proceedings were unable to capture the final moments. This swift justice not only marked the end of a tyrannical rule, but also served as a stark reminder of the power struggle in Romania's recent history. Why do emperor penguins dive deeper than anyone else? These remarkable birds are champions of underwater exploration, capable of holding their breath for an astonishing 18 minutes. While diving, they can plunge to depths of 550 meters, which is about the height of 2 football fields stacked on top of each other. To achieve this, emperor penguins have a unique respiratory system that allows them to conserve oxygen. Their bodies also store a higher quantity of myoglobin, a protein that carries oxygen in muscles, letting them stay underwater longer. These adaptations help them catch their favorite meals, like fish, squid, and krill, without the need to surface frequently. Plus, when they dive, they use a combination of powerful strokes with their wings, which act like flippers, making them agile swimmers. So the next time you think about penguins, remember how incredible their diving skills truly are. Imagine a house that unfolds in minutes. Tenfold Engineering, a British company, has created something extraordinary. A foldable house that transforms from a small cube to a complete living space in just a matter of minutes. This innovative design is perfect for those looking for quick, practical housing solutions. The process is simple. Once you arrive at your desired location, you just unfold it, and voila, you have a cozy home ready to live in. With urban housing becoming increasingly complex and expensive, this foldable house offers an exciting alternative. Not only is it compact for easy transport, but it also boasts modern amenities, making it comfortable and functional. This could be a game changer for temporary housing, emergency shelters, or even for travelers wanting a unique way to experience the outdoors. Imagine setting up your very own home wherever you go, providing flexibility and convenience like never before. What do you think? Could this be the future of housing? You'll be surprised by the origin of drawer. This common term has a fascinating backstory that dates back to the early 16th century. Originally, drawer wasn't about the little compartments in your furniture that slide in and out. Instead, it referred to the action of drawing or pulling something out, especially money from a container. Imagine a time when cash was kept safe, and the person who retrieved it from the box was called a drawer. It wasn't until the 17th century that the meaning shifted to the noun we know today, describing those handy compartments in our desks and dressers. This evolution of language shows how our words can transform as society changes. So the next time you open a drawer, remember that you're connecting with a history that once focused on the act of drawing something out, rather than the furniture itself. You won't believe this hilarious election story. At a Canadian university, students decided to inject some humor into their politics by nominating a fire hydrant for a spot on the Board of Governors. This quirky candidate, affectionately known as Hydrant 101, sparked laughter and excitement among the student body, showcasing just how playful student politics can be. When voting day arrived, many students rallied behind the fire hydrant, leading to an impressive turnout and an unexpected near victory. This lighthearted approach reminded everyone that politics doesn't always have to be serious. Instead, it can also be a fun way for students to engage with their university and express their creativity. While Hydrant 101 didn't win, the campaign certainly left a mark, encouraging more students to get involved in university governance and have a bit of fun along the way. Rare pizzly bears are changing our wildlife landscape. In 2006, scientists confirmed the existence of the pizzly bear, a fascinating hybrid that results from polar bears mating with grizzly bears. This unique pairing is increasingly occurring as climate change impacts the Arctic. With warming temperatures melting ice caps, polar bears are venturing further south into grizzly territories, leading to this unexpected crossbreeding. The pizzly bear, also called the growler bear, showcases the blending of physical traits from both parent species, such as lighter fur and a variety of feeding habits. As these hybrids become more frequent, they raise questions about their role in the ecosystem and how they might affect wildlife populations. What does this mean for the future of both polar and grizzly bears, and how can we protect these majestic creatures in an era of rapid environmental change? Have you ever wondered why women fought for voting rights? In the early 1900s, the struggle for women's suffrage faced many odd arguments, one of which claimed that granting women the right to vote would lead to physical exhaustion. This idea might sound bizarre today, but it reveals a lot about the societal attitudes of the time. Many believed that women were too delicate or weak for the responsibilities that come with voting. They presumed that participating in politics would overextend women both physically and mentally. This perception ignored the strong contributions women were already making in society, from advocating for social reforms to supporting their communities. The fight for the right to vote wasn't just about casting ballots. It was a battle against deeply ingrained stereotypes. Women stood up against these misconceptions, proving that they were just as capable as men and deserving of a voice in shaping their own futures. Isn't it amazing how far we've come? Why do numbers below 1,000 avoid the letter A? It's a quirky linguistic fact that might surprise you. When you spell out numbers, you'll notice that none of them from 1 to 999 include the letter A. For example, the numbers like 1, 2, and 3 all skate past that vowel. The first time you'll find A in a number is when you reach 1,000. This curious pattern illustrates how language and numbers intertwine in unexpected ways. Linguists and word enthusiasts often explore this oddity, highlighting the fascinating relationship between language rules and numerical constructs. This can also prompt conversations about how we categorize knowledge and the peculiarities of English itself. So next time you're counting, consider the letters hidden in those numbers. Isn't it fun how the simplest things can lead to such intriguing discoveries? Next time you write or say a number, take a moment to appreciate how many carefully crafted words come together, without a hint of A until you hit 1,000. Ever thought about why Byron chose a bear as a pet? Lord Byron, the famous 19th century poet, was not just a wordsmith. He was also a rule breaker with a taste for the extraordinary. When the University of Cambridge banned dogs from its campus, Byron didn't simply follow the rules. Instead, he decided to adopt a bear as his pet, showcasing his defiant spirit and love for the unconventional. This unusual choice not only drew attention, but also solidified his reputation as a daring figure who challenged social norms. Imagine strolling through the university grounds and encountering a bear instead of the usual dog. Byron's antics didn't just entertain, they sparked conversations and pushed boundaries. His pet bear was a symbol of his rejection of societal expectations, proving that sometimes, to stand out, you must break the mold. What does this say about the rebellious nature of creativity? Surprisingly, it's a fact that flamingos aren't born pink. When these fascinating birds hatch, they come into the world sporting a dull grayish-white color. It's not until they start munching on a diet full of brine shrimp and algae that the magic happens. These specific foods contain high levels of carotenoids, which are the same pigments that give carrots their vibrant orange hue. As flamingos digest these colorful foods, their bodies transform, gradually infusing their feathers, beaks, and even their skin with stunning shades of pink and orange. This process can take several years, so you might see young flamingos hanging out in shades of gray while their older kin flaunt their bright plumage. If a flamingo misses out on this special diet, it's possible for them to remain pale and lose those vibrant colors altogether. Isn't it incredible how food can change a bird's appearance so dramatically? Prepare to be amazed by school dress codes. In many U.S. schools, strict dress codes are in place that ban students from wearing casual items like hoodies and hats. This approach focuses on creating a professional learning environment, but it can sometimes lead to frustration among students. In contrast, schools in other countries often embrace a more relaxed attitude towards attire. For example, in some parts of Europe, students wear what they feel comfortable in, including jeans and sporty shoes. This difference sparks an interesting debate. Do strict dress codes help students focus better, or do they stifle individuality? While some argue that uniforms or specific dress codes promote discipline and unity, others believe that allowing personal expression through clothing enhances creativity and self-confidence. Which style do you think works best for learning environments?